Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnan Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Sri Ramakrishna, we saw in the last class Bhava Samshuddhi, the purity of heart, and your mind free from detachments to the things of the world. Then alone your prayer will reach God. For prayer to reach God, your inner heart, otherwise the prayer wholeheartedly you cannot do. If things are lurking, if your attachments in the mind, prayer cannot. Of course, it will not go in vain because nature is in between God and you. According to your Vishwasa, according to your faith, trust, dependence on God, nature will be answering. God will not interfere, because when desires are filled in heart and attachments are there in mind and you are praying, you are within the realm of, within the jurisdiction of nature. You are a part of nature. God will not interfere. Nature will be very sensitive. She will not simply leave. Some result, something she will give you, because the plan of nature is evolution. Simply in restless mind with all attachments and desires, if you still pray, nature will give something for you to hold on a little more, that you are able to. She will show you the path by which that heart becomes pure, mind becomes detached, dispassion comes into, viveka comes into picture. The small prayers that you offer will be effective and sufficient for you to raise up to the level. Not that, but God cannot answer it till that your mind and these things are free totally from the external things. Because inner purification and detachment from mind becomes essential, because you are holding on something and asking God to take you in. You are not leaving the grip. When it becomes pure, then you are left, all the grips on this world you are left. Anybody can pull you out. God can participate in your life. He need not take you to, He will give you company. Immediately you will see God has entered your life. Till you understand that God has entered your life, He is taking care of you, there is some attachment somewhere. There is some impurity in your heart. Even in loving God, you will understand that you are doing some kind of vanchana, not that a kind of hide and seek like, that you are not able to, and then impurities come out from inside. Impurity, with God you are doing, expressing the impurity. You are working in such a way, hypocrisy, this and all, it looks like that. But God is trying to bring those things out. Look into yourself, look into yourself. Are you true? Are you sincere? Then you'll see that I am not yet sincere. I have not given my all to God. So the purification, God waits. Nature helps. Nature doesn't leave you because you are a sadhaka with all dirt and impurities and defects, still continuing the worldly attachments and worldly desires. Still, nature will have always a soft corner to make the condition, because you are a sadhaka. You have not been able to leave the past tendencies, but she shows some light in the future. Some small things which are unnecessary, she may ward off and then clear your way. Sometimes things may be a little painful. Sometimes it may be a major operation. But ultimately you will reach the goal. Holding on to God, nobody has been deceived or they have lacked anything in their life. Holding on to God and Mother Nature. So Sri Ramakrishna is continuing. I used to cry for God all alone. I used to cry for God all alone with a longing heart. I want you silently, just like people when they are alone, away from their family, and how much they feel restless. And that loneliness, how that possesses. A person sits alone and weeps. Nobody for me, nobody for me. You can imagine old age. Nobody wants old age people. All are there at home. They are busy in their own world. They see something, they are taking care, small needs and all that. The main thing is company, to feel concern, participate in their life. Nobody will be there. Because, it's the time and energy I waste on these old people who are going to die away now. They doesn't come for any participation. They cannot do any positive, constructive work. My time and this one, energy, I cannot spend there, they feel. Not consciously, not calculating, but naturally, doesn't matter. They will manage themselves. Whole life they have some understanding, some reasoning. These people need more attention. Here I have to pay more attention. They will manage like that. In Arogya, I saw Swamis in old age. Every part of the body will be paining. It doesn't have strength now. Like it doesn't get, the energy doesn't get, like old cell, you cannot charge it. It has become like that. And the people who look after are youngsters. Doctor says, you take this tablet, that tablet. Then after the Swamis go, old age Swamis go, what can be done? This has no medicine. But to satisfy them, I give some medicine, but it cannot be cured through medicine. It is old age infirmity, old age problems that will remain. I can mentally, actually what they want now is somebody to sit by the side and give them love and care, which we cannot give. Now, many Swamis are able to silently bear and joyfully bear because they have changed their attitude. They have changed their attitude. they accept it gladly. Oh, I spent my life in a different way. Now body is not able to work, doesn't matter. I have done all things, how I enjoyed my life in the early days. How much of service I did, how much of work I did. I did this, I built that, all this. I have changed so many lives. This is all what can be done. Now I may not be able to do. But the attitude of acceptance, when youth came, I accepted. When childhood came, when prosperity came, I accepted. Old age also. Equal. The equanimity door opens. Beautiful it is when the equanimity, sukha dukkhe same kritva. It is easily told, but very difficult to put into practice, unless it is a constant practice. Momentum, drive. Some places, there was one place in the forest where I lived, a short distance, 1/8 of a mile, 1 furlong distance. You have to go 45 degrees vertical. It was Britishers' time, the road made. Most of the cars, they cannot change the gear, four-wheelers. You have to go with sufficient speed that the way in which you are going, momentary time will be there to change the gears. As you are going, the gear tuck, it is decreasing. If you don't go with that speed with which you can reduce this gear, you starts coming back. It starts slipping back. 45 degrees, this one. Many four-wheeler drivers and all, they have no much difficulty in crossing it. And motorcycles and all. You must go 100, 120 in the beginning to cross over. Otherwise, it will start slipping back. Somehow we come to the horizontal and come down again. Many times we try. What we need is that momentum, backward drive, something pushing us forward. The momentum with which you are going, everything you accepted in your life. When suffering came, you accepted. When insults came, accepted. So in that momentum, old age is accepted. Joyfully and gladly, with that same spirit of equanimity. Sukha dukkhe same kritva. That how the development takes place, you see. So spiritual life is a constant struggle, not only a present struggle to transcend, but a habitual nature to transcend and go. Habitual nature. Because of habit you have developed that tendency not to worry about the world, not to worry about the passing events, but to see that everybody is evolving, everybody is seeking, we are able to help everyone to move forward. So the whole plan, you see, in every field you must be up and doing without getting exhausted in life. So I used to cry to God all alone with a longing heart. I used to weep, O God, where art thou? Weeping thus, I would lose all consciousness of the world. My mind would merge in the Mahavayu. What an expression, you see. I used to weep. O God, where art thou? This search, it is a search. Search is in such a way that search is not where it is not there. Now, I want to know where I can get gold or iron ore. I am searching place to place, going searching. Oh, here it is not there, here it is not there, here it is not there, here it is not there. Somewhere I may get. But I am searching most of the places where it is not there. Here, it is where it is there, sure. It is like Thakur telling, a thief is sleeping in the room next to a place where treasure is kept inside the next room. Will he have sleep? The whole planning of his mind is how to enter and take it out. Like that, he is sure of there being, that something being there. God is there, he has no doubt. Total acceptance. Where are you? It is not, are you there or not? Where are you? Because that heart, it is not mind or intellect. It is heart that recognizes the presence of God. This is why the heart must be pure. Heart must be pure. Purity of heart. This purity of heart is the moment heart becomes pure, because it is divine manifesting now. It is not vasanas or samskaras that are producing of this world. It is spiritual awareness, divine awareness. I am divine without expression. It is not calculation. He is feeling that purity and divinity within. How pure Sri Ramakrishna would have been. That purity and that divinity is expressing and recognizing God is here somewhere. But calling so much like a child weeping and calling, when it is not answering, I am here, or revealing, I am here, becomes restless. That restlessness reaches a peak when the door opens. The restlessness has some inner consolation which is going to console me from within. Something is that it is no more consolation from within any type. Weeping, the weeping itself consoles us. I wept enough. Mind tries to calculate how much I wept. Mind interferes. The moment mind comes into picture, the weeping is reduced. It is like expressing myself to others. I got some great difficulty, problem and all that. I'm going to express. The moment I start telling to others, this pain comes down already. Like that mind tries to perceive, the spirit comes down. It is, how long will I weep? It is not like that. This weeping is a different type. That weeping, there is no inner consolation to console anybody within. There is no another personality within that it can say, let it go, doesn't matter. Mind plays in multiple ways. So here, nothing can console, nothing can slow down. It continues. It reaches the acme, ultimate. That body cannot survive anymore. That much of longing overtakes. Door opens. Because Just like the Bhakta was seeking intensely God, God also was seeking intensely that nothing of this world or nothing of the past he is able to carry with him. A smallest thing, there is no entrance. He cannot enter into it's like password. So one small dot is left out that it will not open. Like that, you cannot carry anything of this world. Tomorrow is not there for him. Nothing is there. That small, this one also will not allow. Now, that is the way in which Sri Ramakrishna wept, giving himself totally without any reservation and having the total faith in God, 100%. Then he is weeping and then the door opens. I used to weep, O God, where art thou? Weeping thus, I would lose all consciousness of the world. People are looking at him, what is the time, what is the day? Nothing he knows. The world has disappeared from his awareness. World has disappeared from his awareness. He is no more conscious of the one thing. The whole mind has occupied. It is like in Advaita, Akhandakara Vritti. What is Brahman? Same thing, mind is trying to take the mind always. Suppose I am thinking of a person, mind has taken that form. Like in dream, mind has becomes tiger, mind becomes man, world, everything is mind. Like that, mind takes the form. Now I am thinking of a motorcycle, mind takes the form of motorcycle. Mind is becoming like motorcycle on the screen of mind itself. It's mind taking the form. And thinking of God, mind is taking the thinking of God. When it comes to the thinking of Brahman repeated, the mind expands, goes on expanding infinitely. And that vritti, one vritti is there, not multiple vrittis, one vritti of infinite and eternal. This is, the ultimatum is called the Akhandakara vritti. Akhandakara vritti comes, it disappears. The whole Maya disappears. It comes to destroy the last wedges of Maya. The whole thing. The whole world was built by the deluding power of nature and God. And that has disappeared. Maya has disappeared. The truth shines forth. Like that here, the thought of mother, the thought of God, where are you? It began with. And now it has taken a different shape of ultimatum. I would lose all consciousness of the world. World has disappeared. My mind would merge in the Mahavayu. This is an important word, Mahavayu. The breath aspect of existence. Life is possible through two elements. One is material element that burns. It is like petrol and oxygen. In a vehicle, there is a carburetor. From one side, we get petrol, other side, air, and this burns. Anything to burn, the material, burning material alone is not sufficient. If you keep in vacuum and try to burn the petrol, it will not burn. It needs oxygen also to burn with it. Now, this Here, life is going on. I am alive. Life is going on with the food that I eat and the breath that I take. This breath is, the oxygen is there, and it is now in living condition, body. And it is living condition. The breath is being able to be taken, food is being able to be digested, because there is consciousness, expression of consciousness. Chaitanya is there. I am conscious. This consciousness, if I am able to take breath and food also, if I am unconscious, it doesn't last for long. So this consciousness, I am conscious, expression of conscious through matter. It cannot express through any matter and every matter. Life is expression of conscious through matter, but suitable matter in which consciousness can express. This is the bodily existence. Now, in the bodily existence, this breath that we take is, the Chaitanya is their consciousness. The flow of consciousness is driven along with the bodily existence by another principle which is called Mahavayu. This Mahayu is at the gross physical level. What is driving to manifest the consciousness is called Mahavayu. My mind used to merge in the Mahavayu. We'll see in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.